Hola chicos, hola amigos, me llamo Fly. That means my name is Fly. So what's up? What's up? And today we're gonna be talking about Turbo. The snail is fast, and you know who's the voice of Turbo? Ryan Reynolds. And who else? Whiplash. Samuel L. Jackson. Sorry about that. And you know who else? Who's in there? Ben Scoundrick. He's the voice. I forgot that guy. He's the voice of Sonic. So without a doubt, Ryan Reynolds did a great job of Turbo. Turbo is one of the best movies. He did a great job doing Turbo, Deadpool, Free Guy, and also Pikachu, and also Red Notice. What else? What else did he do? Also he played the cameo from Hobbs and Shaw. That was the funny part. That was so darn funny. That was so darn funny. And you know what's even funny parts? Like this. From the scenes, like, now I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear what I clearly just heard. I was like, who, what? And then there's Chet. Sorry about that. I don't know why I keep calling. Why am I coughing so hard? So Chet. Chet is original snail. He doesn't go fast. He's going slow. But that is Chet Turbo's brother. So without a doubt, Turbo is one of the great movies that I love. I just love it. And you know who's in it? Michael Pino. He did like Ant-Man, Ant-Man the Wasp, and then Turbo. And now this. He did great. All the funny parts he did, he was so funny. I just like when he did that scene from Ant-Man. He's like, I was on my taste with my cousin, let's go. And he's like, hey, do you know I'm a race, man. You know, it was delightful. So maybe I'm going to review Ant-Man, the first movie, maybe tomorrow or maybe Wednesday, I guess. So I'm just gonna say that guy, he was so funnier too, and I gotta say I like that guy so much. He was so darn funny. But with that being said, I like the guy, and he was good about that story. So Turbo, in the beginning, he was the original snail, right? And after that, blah 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 blah, and then he got the blue energy, and then he goes super fast, and then goes boom, and I was like, oh my gosh, the snail is fast. The snail is fast. Also, there was a song for that. That was so cool. So I was like, oh my gosh, the snail's fast. And then after that, they meet the crew, and then they go to after that they went to Chet and Turbo, they went to what's the place again? Dos Bros Tacos, because his name is Tito. And then his brother is Angelo. He wouldn't listen to his brother, just like Turbo wouldn't listen to his brother Chet. Just like brothers to brothers, never listen to each other. That's what I ever meant. It just doesn't make no progress. So let's talk about Burn. Burn is, without a doubt, Burn is kind of smooth, and then she says, And I'm like, oh gosh, okay. Now I gotta say, it was fine. It was kind of fine. And and then sm- and and I gotta say, and I like smooth move. I just like the funny part is I'm a smooth around you, D. Now check this. And he's like, I'm moving so fast, the whole world's going slow motion, baby. And the whole crew says, whoa. I was like, and you know what's funny? Here's 1 second, come the next. They called me the White Shadow. Cause I'm so fast, all you can see is my shadow. And then that was the funny part. And then Turbo's like, I don't get it. And then I just like how White Shadow says this. I'm fast like a shadow. Just kidding. That was my life. and then Turbo says, yep, but shadows are not inherently fast. And then White Shadow. And then Turbo says, I can still see you. I was like, oh my gosh. I could not believe it. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe he could see him. He can literally see him. And after that, they have a race. Then they made a race, all that stuff. And after all that, they meet Guy Gunye. Now, Guy Gunye is jealous of Turbo. That Snail was fast. A little fast enough. And I was like, oh jeez. But I gotta say, Turbo is literally fast. But how fast it goes like vroom. Like the Flashlight and Sonic the Hedgehog. They're like both fast. But comment down below that which one of it is the fastest. So without that, with Turbo, the snail, the final race, it was the best part that Jet was talking to Turbo. That was the best scene that I ever seen. It was Jet's moment to talk. It was the best ever. He had emotional, he had a talk with him, and he says, finish this. And I just love it. And then he said the final words. So you get out there and you win this, Turbo. And then Turbo smiled at his brother. And then he goes, slow motion snail. And then after that, Giganye just get up. And then I couldn't believe it. He just got up. I thought he was down for the camp. But without a doubt, Turbo is the only snail, the fastest. And that was the cool part. Tuck and roll. And then Turbo actually did it. And then drum roll please. He won. He actually won. And then Giganye lose. And I'm like, bingo! Turbo won! Turbo won! Wins it by a shell! I'm like, let's go! I'm like, I can't believe it. I said, let's go, Turbo, yeah! I just couldn't stand it. I love that movie. And all the gang is like, and he says, go Turbo! And then Michael Pina said this, like I always said, little amigo, you are amazing! And then all that, blah blah blah. He has to rest until his shell cracks. And then after that, it heals. And after all that, the crew, Turbo's crew, had to race. That was the best part. And then, at the end, it was awesome. And then, that was the end of the title. That was the best. I loved it. It was the best. So, this is for my review of Turbo. So if you haven't seen this, make sure you watch that. It is so awesome and funny. So without further ado, Ryan Reynolds, Samuel Jackson are the best. The best cast actors I ever saw. It was great. So without further ado, make sure to like and subscribe. And this is a scene for you. And I'll see you all next time. And carry on. And see you later.
So you got a new shell. But can yours do this? Hit it, Burn!